Are you feeling harassed by debt collectors? Wish you knew what to do to get the harassment to stop? Let's talk a little today about your situation and ways to get the annoying phone calls and letters to cease. Hi, I'm David Candler Hicks of the Alliance Legal Group. We are a Florida-based law firm that focuses on helping clients deal with debt collectors. Would you like to learn more? Come join me. The Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, or FDCPA, is a federal law that protects consumers from unfair and abusive behavior by debt collectors. A debt collector is someone trying to collect money owed to someone else. For example, if a credit card company turns your account over to a collections agency to try to get money from you, the FDCPA applies. The FDCPA protects consumers, not debt collectors. Per the FDCPA, a debt collector may not harass you by mail, telephone, or in any other way. The FDCPA applies only to third-party debt collectors, not to the original creditor. Florida has its own version of the FDCPA called the FCCPA. There are many similarities, but one of the biggest distinctions is that the collection entity does not have to be a third party. Things a debt collector cannot do include yelling or calling you names over the telephone, calling you multiple times per day, calling at unusual hours of the day or night, discussing your debt with third parties like your friends, family, or even your employer. If a bill collector calls and you don't want to talk to them, one of the easiest things to do is simply hang up. Of course, to get more out of it, you might first say something like, "You're being a bit loud and abusive," or "I have no money to pay." Another approach is to write to your creditors and demand they stop bothering you. This is called a cease communications letter. Send this letter by certified mail, return receipt requested, and save a copy of the signed original as evidence. The debt collector can call to verify that you sent the letter, but should not contact you anymore. As the name implies, a cease communications letter will tell the debt collector to stop contacting you. You may want to explain why you are unable to pay or the reason that you feel that you should not have to pay the debt. Once the creditor receives that letter, they may only contact you one more time. If they contact you more than the one time allowed, they are in violation of the FDCPA and you may have a legal claim against them. Of course, a cease communications letter will not get rid of the debt. It just means that the debt collector will have to stop contacting you. They can still sue you in court, and if successful, get a judgment against you for the debt. That could lead to the creditor garnishing your wages or perhaps putting a lien on your property. So it is extremely important that you also consider options for dealing with the debt when you send your cease communications letter. At Alliance Legal Group, we help clients dealing with harassing debt collectors to find options to get their financial lives back on track. We'd be happy to discuss the circumstances of your situation with you and help you find appropriate options. I'm David Candler Hicks. Have a wonderful day.